session with the first, we will be the last one standing.
Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. We are in the round of 8 now. Our quarterfinal matchup here on Tanager Sports, and the grind session in our first matchup today pits the number 6 Lions of Winston-Salem Christian against the 3 seed DME Academy out of Florida. And I think my partner just got into the gym, so we're going to go ahead and get this one going. AJ will join us in just a bit. We've got about a minute and a half to go before we talk about this. We talked about the 6 and the 3. The 6 has beaten the 3 one time in grind session playoff history, and we will see if that can happen today. And it is going to be a great contest here because DME has the size. They have the big guys in Mustafa Tiem, Babatunde Duradola, Jalen Robinson, and not a lot of size for Winston-Salem, but Winston-Salem somebody. We'll have to wait and see as we get started here.
I'm in here, partner.
How are you, brother?
I'm good. My son has a big game tipping off in 30 minutes. I'm trying to navigate my way through how to find it. So, and I'm having technical
having
issues
some
over here.
issues.
Yes.
Would you bring your sweatshirt today? Because we
Man, the AC, it works. I did not.
Yes, it does. This is not summer basketball in Las Vegas, and the gym needs to be 45 degrees. But DME will come out in the zone. Or I'm sorry, will come out man-to-man. And Savo draws the assignment of Felipe Patino, the young man who had 38 last night. And that's a great defense. That's a shot clock violation. Great defense for DME on the first possession. And Winston-Salem, they will show half a dozen defenses at you. Oh, and that's going to be backcourt if Mustafa Tiem. Jalen didn't even catch the basketball because it was going to be
this
backcourt.
Winston-Salem team is a very dangerous team.
Oh.
Again, you talk about this team, really only one big, but size has not played a role for them in the season.
This kid has.
Yep. Off there.
8 of 12 last night from behind the arc.
Babatunde gets fouled there.
And at some point we'll see Winston-Salem go zone because they don't have the size to match up and play man-to-man against DME. Oh, just got to go shoot that, Jalen. And here's the zone.
Good finish by Babatunde. Y'all ready for the Sabo? Got to get it in early here today. Babatunde with the rebound. Sabo with a driving kick. Robinson with a good look. That rattles in and out and rebounded. And here's Jordan Lowry. And he had Bell on his heels all the way.
If Winston-Salem can rebound the basketball, limit the opportunities for DME.
There's Patino. Good finish. And we're tied at 2. Now, here's that defense. This 11 defense, I kind of like it. I made a note to myself about 11. It's a 1-1-2-1. Next time you hear him call 11. And basically you have the top guard just forcing the direction. The second line, which is the second one, is the first trap. And then the third guy who's in the middle, there's 3 guys straight down the middle, is taking away the middle. I actually made it now. I was like, I like that. I hadn't seen that before.
Mustafa Tiem with a rebound. Yamari Bell.
See, here we go. So 1, 1, 1, 2. And so Bailey right now is, 1-1-2-1. So that's their 11. So the second guy is going to have the first trap, and the third guy is taking it away. It's clever. I mean, it literally forces the offense to go to the sideline.
Babatunde with an offensive rebound and not able to convert the putback, but that's where the Lions have to rebound the basketball here today. And Yamari Bell is going to have to play well. The young man guarding the ball right there, the point guard for DME. He's going to be pressured.
Savo with the block there on Bailey.
And that's going to be a foul on BG4.
50-50 ball. He's got 2. He got 2. There's no advantage game there. So again, it's one of those presses that just kind of throws you off, and Robinson just comes up short there.
And Bailey going to be called for that foul, kind of in the wrong spot at the right time there. And I talked about it in the open. You always talk about the mismatches. You know, the little guy's got to guard the big guy. Well, at some point, the big guy's got to guard the little guy. And Jaden Reynolds is going to check in. He's going to come in for MBG4. So this is one version of small ball right here for the Lions. And you can get away with those mismatches on defense because you can go zone.
Yeah.
You can go zone, and I don't know the DME plays much of zone defense, but that's what happens right there. You got a guard out in the perimeter, and they just beat you off the dribble.
Savo being pressured here. It's to be a challenge here for Savo. These guards, I mean, he's got 3 of them to have to deal with, where they just keep coming at you. I mean, they're just going to keep coming at you. The no-look pass didn't work out. Reynolds just going straight to work.
Babatunde couldn't decide if he wanted to draw the charge or not there. Kind of got caught in between and going to get called for the blocking foul. So Jaden Reynolds will go to the free throw line. Young man's just a 6'7" junior. And here's a young fella, Kamani Walters, just a freshman. We're going to see how he handles and deals with all this pressure. Now, at this point in the season, these kids aren't freshmen. I mean, they played enough, really good basketball, and their league in Florida, they play a lot of basketball, so they've.
Yeah, see, the pressure don't stop, even off a miss. Savo.
And if you attack it, and they're going to get him for traveling.
That was just a change of pace in the steps. I'm not sure if he took an extra one. So 4-2 is the score early here in this one.
It's crunch time here, folks. It's crunch time. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Patino.
Telling you, man, Winston Salem, they are a problem. Again, here's that 11. What do you think about this defense at 11?
You know, all it does, it just forces you. You can't get into your stuff. You know, you've got to, as you mentioned, got to get up the sideline on it.
And Chris, can we watch a replay of just this last this possession currently that we're in? Just want to slow it down and show just the setup of Winston Salem in this 11. It's like a 1-1-1-2-1.
So Felipe Patino picks up his second foul. And Mustafa.
So here it is. So you got a guy top, guy middle, and then it's going to be a third guy middle.
And see, he cheats ball side.
Yeah, the second guy in line is the trapper. And then the third guy takes away the middle. And then we had a late rotation there on the backside, but I like it because it's forcing the ball to go to the sideline, which becomes an extra defender every single time, no matter what.
And it creates the pace that DME has to attack because they can't come out and set up the offense and things like that. They're just, the defense is forcing them to do something on offense that they don't want to do maybe.
And I think I like it better because I think it shrinks the floor
Fewer
compared
holes
to
there,
compared to the popular
2-2-1
or 2-2-1. I've never been a fan of it, but that one I like. It's a little creative. Savo and one opportunity coming up for Savo.
C.J. Vaughn going to be called for that foul. Savo will have an advantage over these Lion guards. Savo is a strong young fellow. Unable to convert the free throw. Rebound for Reynolds. And Kamani Walters will be called for that foul. Lions will inbound it. That's 3 team fouls on DME. That's not the one you want to leave open.
Patino picks up where he left off here in this one. We're tied at 8.
Jesse and I were talking last night. That young fella, Felipe Patino, can play at the next level for somebody.
Oh, absolutely. Big time shooter.
Oh. Lions in the zone here. There's the advantage.
Mustafa TM, the 7-footer. Hook shot won't go. The scramble for the loose ball, and who's it going to go to? It's going to go back to Winston Salem.
Good hustle by Bailey and Budalauskas. We saw DME struggle a little bit on offense yesterday.
Yeah.
A little better start here today. Last shot by Mustafa Tiem. Good look.
Ten to go here on the shot clock. As Lowry working. Oh, the 7-footer. How about that? My goodness. 10-8 our score. Salvo over to Robinson.
Wow.
Robinson jumps high and gets it.
What a
great
catch.
awareness not to try to make some kind of circus shot.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, just come down with it. You're allowed to. That was a great catch. Kamani doing a great job defensively. Reynolds from deep.
Timeout. They don't have the
They
ball.
don't have the ball.
White timeout.
What?
Timeout white.
So timeout White on the loose ball that was scrambling around, and I don't like the fact that the official said to Matt it would have been over and back.
That doesn't. I'm dumbfounded right now. I
It can't be over and back. 2 feet and the ball have to cross the midcourt
It's just
line.
an inadvertent whistle, and then you just
Give it back to. I mean,
You go to the
had
point of interruption.
Yeah, and Kamani had the ball on the ground.
So we have an inadvertent whistle, no timeout is granted.
Thank
Go
you.
side out.
Yeah.
It's exactly.
There we go.
It's exactly the right call.
Yeah. Way to get it right.
Yeah, that's exactly the right call. And so many times we've talked about it in other broadcasts. Somebody will jump up and call 5 out, and the referee turns and says timeout. No, I didn't call timeout. So,
And it's the ref's responsibility to recognize who is calling.
Right.
Yeah. So they got it right.
So we're cleaning up some water over here in front of the Winston-Salem bench.
So tied at 10. And 10 to go on the shot clock. Salvo, step back 3, Budalauskas with the rebound. Robinson inside. Tell you what, he's been super active. You can tell they're making a conscious effort to find him at the rim.
Jalen will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Young man who missed part of the season due to a broken foot. He actually hurt in Daytona when they hosted a grind event early in January. Missed some time, but back healthy. Chris Katenge going to check in for the first time here today. Good player. Young man, just a sophomore. The defensive stopper for DME.
12-10 is our score. Bailey.
And that's going to
Good
be
foul there.
14 fouls, so out of bounds, Lions. Minute and 45 to go, so both teams will be in the penalty.
I don't know how I didn't get the sweatshirt memo. Oh, you went long sleeve. Man. I wonder if we can request to have the air turned off. Hadn't been on all weekend.
Supposed to be 70 here today.
Yeah.
And so maybe somebody decided we needed to cool it off, Jordan Lowry. Or they saw Patino shooting last night and decided he had the place on fire.
Tied at 12, Budulaskis on the receiving end of that pass from Savo. He'll pull and knock it down. It's just a 2.
DME's going to have to move the basketball. You cannot hold it against this Lions trap. They're going to come and get you. You got to move it quick.
Tybo Bailey with the left hand, and he finishes in the lane there.
They are so hard to guard.
This may be a game where Savo's not going to get many breaks. You got to have a ball handler in there all the time if you're DME with these guards, and Jalen Robinson is just playing upstairs where the kids can't touch it.
He and Savo
above the rim. Can't nobody get his eyes to him. They know it.
He and Savo have that little lob glance at each other, know what we're going to do with it. Jalen back to the free throw line where he just converted a couple.
Jalen Robinson committed to go play at Richmond next season.
Went over and said hi to Mom and Dad, Ray and Carla, here. Great supporters of the DME Academy program. This is great defense by DME.
Absolutely.
And a foul on the Lions.
Did that go in? I didn't
No,
see.
it did not go. That's
Okay.
going to be 3 on Patino. And Darius McGlashan is going to check in. I'm going to guess it's for Felipe as Kamani will go to the free throw line for a couple.
Get a substitution into the game, 16-14, 30 seconds to go here in this first quarter.
Now that's big for me. Patino out with 3.
Yeah.
You know,
obviously leading scorer last night, got a groove going as far as shooting the ball.
Now, Darius McClashin, who checked into the game, can play. I'm not saying that they lose anything with him on the floor.
Just a hot hand sitting down.
Yeah, but the young fellow that checked in can play as well. So,
Man-to-man defense here by DME. Reynolds on the back, pulling up, thought about it at the elbow. He'll give it off the top. Oh, Bailey gets rejected, but late whistle there, and he'll shoot free throws.
they are so hard to guard, man. Chris Katenge with his second foul. They get you on the perimeter, and because they can shoot the basketball, you have to go guard them out there. And then they just put it on the floor. And if you're not going to have help defense and somebody to step in there and draw a charge, Babatunde is going to check back in for Chris Katenge, out with 2 early fouls. And 13 seconds to go. Quarter number 1 here. And there's that trap. You don't want it there.
Robinson, Babatunde. And we'll get a jump ball here.
And it stays DME possession underneath their basket with 5.5 seconds.
Budulaskis will be set to take it out here for DME. Box set here for DME offensively. And they're calling out exactly where that was going. Back screen, Budulaskis straight to the corner. He'll still get it off. And that'll do it. 17-16 after 1. We'll be back with the second in just a bit. This is the Grind Session. Bailey. Too strong there as Babatunde with that rebound. Active hands there by Jordan Lowry. Numbers here for Winston-Salem. They go right to work.
That was a foul on Yamari Bell, I thought, trying to block that shot. Yamari's not going to block shots.
Bell.
Look
They're
how
all over the
they
place.
just speed
Look how,
you up.
yes, indeed. I know DME executed,
Yeah.
but this is Winston-Salem's pace all the way. 19-16 DME.
I mean, you can see the DME guards, they can't wait to get rid of it when they get it.
I mean, we're talking 4 quarters of this. We're just in the second.
Wow. That young fella gets up. He is big and long.
But Velasquez off there. And Walters with the putback.
So 4 quick ones for DME here. Start the quarter.
Lowry with a good look. Budalaskis running the lane. Couldn't get that one to go, and it's going to go back to Winston-Salem.
Budalaskis gave him some good active minutes.
Yes, he did.
Savo going to check in for him. So Savo did get a little break, a couple of minutes.
And each time he goes out, I want to mark where the game is at that point. Because, again, the guard play is so strong for Winston-Salem.
He set out about the last minute of the first quarter and then the first couple here, so he got a good 3-4 minute rest. And that's what DME, right? They are rebounding well, and they are pushing it.
Walters up ahead to Babatunde, and he'll get fouled, and he'll go to the line with an opportunity to shoot 2. Size coming into play here for DME.
And McClashin is going to be called for that foul. And here's the thing with DME, if you can push it like that off a rebound and not let them set up defensively,
that's
you know,
key.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Let's call it 4.
We said it was cold in here. Somebody got the fan on?
Somebody hooked that one.
Babatunde missing the first one, a little wide left. Right over the front, young fella. Just look at that front of the rim, right over the front. There you go.
22-16 is our score. Lowry getting into the front court here for Winston-Salem. Working off that high screen.
Back into a man, DME is. They showed a little zone.
Here's Tybo Bailey into the lane, and he'll get fouled. He'll have an opportunity to go shoot 2.
Yamari Bell with the foul. Bailey able to get to the cup whenever he wants to here in the early going. He's putting it on the floor, and Yamari just, he asked the referee, he said, I stayed in front of him. What do you want me to do?
First free throw is good.
These kids are getting too smart, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a good question. What am I supposed to do? Bailey with the first one. Tyler with the second one there. And as we've said before, they score, they get in this pressure. It looks like a man-to-man, and here comes Reynolds with the trap.
Yep.
Babatunde came back to help.
Robinson unwilling to take that jump shot there.
Shoot that.
Babatunde going to try to take advantage of his size, and you got Patino who's foul trouble too. Savo. Now, I talked about not giving up offensive rebounds for Winston-Salem in their game a night ago. They give up 1 there. Mustafa.
And if they can pound the ball inside and get Winston-Salem in foul trouble, and that's going to be
the third on Kosi.
Coach.
So 2 shots coming up here for Mustafa.
Their advantage is to pound it inside to the bigs. Kind of a chess match here. You know, we're going to play small, get up and down and run. All right, well, we're going to pound it inside and take advantage of our size. Mustafa with a pair there, and it's 24-18. So 2 guys on the floor for the Lions with 3 fouls, Patino and Bijifor.
It's a win to go home. You got to trust your guys, and that's exactly what Coach Lowe is doing. Reynolds. Wow, good shot there. Size not bothering him at all.
DME well coached. Savo with a great look. Mustafa with the throwdown.
Savo just being Savo out here.
Oh, almost had that one. Patino on the drive, turnover.
Oh, man.
It's going to be a second team foul on DME. And Babatunde. Referee gives us an explanation, huh?
That's right. That was more for the fans' reaction than anything. Here's Lowry. Under 5 to go here in the half. Jordan driving, can't get that to go.
Oh, Yamari going up top.
Yep. Nope. Sabo being patient.
Again.
And that's going to be the 4th.
4 on Kosi and BG4. And Mustafa Tiem will check in. Or I'm sorry, we'll go to the free throw line. Young Nate Spargo will check in for Kosi, who will sit down with those 4 fouls. Oh, are you kidding me, Anna?
Mustafa, 2 of 2.
Complain about
that trip at the line.
Complain about the cold in this gym, and we're drinking iced coffee.
That's right.
Reynolds from deep.
Good look, that won't go.
You cannot. Oh, just
good hustle by all parties involved, and that's going to go back to Winston Salem.
I think they got a piece of that.
No.
Oh.
No. That's right. That was just thrown away.
I thought Sabo. No. I thought somebody got a finger on that.
Yeah, it's Winston Salem's ball. No. Ball was going one direction. Mustafa Tiem was going the other. Right by.
A mad scramble there. All right, that's not the one you want to leave.
Sabo with the rebound. Probably got away with gambling there.
He did for sure. One of the few times that a gambler won in Vegas, huh?
Walters with a good look at 3. That won't go. Good rebound there by Lowry. He's getting it and pushing. Numbers here for Winston-Salem. Bailey. Adarado in and out. Good offensive rebound there.
One of the few ones for the Lions. Get a second chance here. And Mustafa cannot guard Jordan Lowry.
Good read there by Jalen Robinson on that steal.
You have got to be. You can't go dribble behind your back, and there's going to be somebody there to take it from you.
28-20 is our score. DME with the lead here. 3 minutes to go. 5 to go on the shot clock. And Sabo knocking it down. You know, I tell you another adjustment that's probably helping Sabo's stock too is that the three-point line is a whole lot closer than what he was probably used to coming into the States.
DME playing great defense, limiting the chances by rebounding the basketball.
Good floater there by Reynolds. 2:25 to go. Coming up at halftime, we'll hear from the coaches, get their thoughts on the first half of this one. Good hands there.
All right, young fellow that's checked in and
Giving him great minutes.
Yeah, hadn't played a lot. Giving him some
That's Nate.
valuable time.
Spargo. Spargo gonna let it go.
And you know, he got to play yesterday in a blowout, and I was talking with the coaching staff before the ball game, and they said he got in the game and he was just, his heart was racing and he was just beating in the 100. So yesterday's minutes, he probably feels a little better today. Add Mustafa Tiam.
With the throw down there, 33-22, the largest lead of the game here for DME thus far. Patino over to Reynolds. Down Lowry, working off that screen. Working at the nail, backing it up to the top of the key. Shot clock winding down. That's going to be a shot clock violation.
Yeah. Great defense again, DME. Walters checking out, played well while he was in there. And so far, DME has not, you know, taken the bigs out and tried to play small ball. They're going to stay with their lineup, do what got them here.
Good hand there, defensively. Mustafa Tiam just throws it to the other team.
Jeez, turn and shoot it.
Not sure what he saw.
Felipe.
Tino makes him pay. 33-25. Got to value the possessions here. Mustafa, extra pass. Budalaskis comes up short.
Oh, go get it.
The chase for the rebound, and Tino comes up with it. Here comes Winston Salem. Reynolds. Mustafa.
There you go. That's what you do with it.
Good shot. Gonna be a delay game.
So the delay of game warning. And DME is going to go zone here as the Lions play for the last one.
So here's Lowry up top, over to Bailey. Zone look here from DME. 10-point game.
Here comes Patino in the corner. And they don't get it off.
35-25 is our score here at halftime. We'll hear from the coaches coming up in a bit. This is the grind session.
I got Coach Matt with me. Coach, 10-point game right now at the half. What are you seeing out there that you know is not a part of the game plan and they're not executing everything to the full extent? Because I know you feel like you should be up by more right now.
Yeah, Coach does a good job of changing his defenses, so it's hard to really get into a rhythm offensively. We made some really bonehead plays, taking care of the ball, some silly passes, which keeps them in the game. But I think when we execute offensively, we've gotten some good shots and easy baskets at the rim.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yep.
Yes, sir. 7 more minutes left to come up with your after halftime game plan. First 4 minutes, as I always say, is the most important of the game. So whoever comes out and establishes dominance is probably going to end up winning this game. What y'all got? All right, y'all make y'all guesses at home. Shoot them to the grind session. All right, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. CJ. I got Coach Lowe with me. Coach, down by 10 right now at the half, and a lot of that is due to a couple of unforced errors, a couple of unforced turnovers, but really you get killed on the boards. With Kosi getting in foul trouble early, you had to go smaller. We know that y'all are known for that anyways, and playing fast, pressing up. But when you got 3-4 bigs on the other end who have dominated on the boards, you got to keep them off the boards in the second half. So what'd you tell the guys to break?
I just told them we got to fix us. We're not playing fundamental basketball right now, and we're turning it over too much, and we're just getting out tough. They're bigger than us, so we got to play a little tougher this half and keep them off the glass.
Appreciate it, Coach. Yes, sir. 10-point game right now as DME leads. All right, and they're going to continue to lead if they keep getting on the boards, keep getting those 50-50 balls, and keep controlling the game, keeping the pace, and making Winston-Salem very uncomfortable. All right, so we'll see what happens in the second half. It's the Grind Session World Championship. All right, if y'all come to the game, y'all want a shirt, let me know. All right, I might plug you in. Show up or show out.
Mikey talked about that rebound advantage and disadvantage. 23-14, +9 for DME. And Winston-Salem not exactly lighting it up from the field. 9 of 29 from the field, 3 of 17 from 3. But the storyline here, partner, is Felipe Patino with 3 fouls and Kosei and BG4 with 4. And Kosei is on the bench to start the third quarter. Oh. Mari with the push off.
Yeah, I was just took the words right out of my mouth there. 37-25. Trust me, this Winston-Salem team won't go away. They play with a lot of heart.
DME gave up just 9 points in the second quarter.
Lowry trying to make something happen there, does it. And Babatunde with the rebound. Savo with it now as he pushes it ahead. They'll slow it down. Inside the 10.
Look at that mismatch. CJ Vaughn on him. Oh, just take another dribble and shoot it. And look at Jalen on the board.
Absolutely.
He went after that basketball there. Robinson with the putback.
And that is the advantage, and it has been an advantage in this ball game for DME. It's the rebounding. Here, that's Reynolds.
Babatunde just not moving his feet fast enough there. It's going to be out of bounds, Lions basketball. Savo guarding Patino. Bailey, here's the one that tough to keep Lowry and Bailey in front of you. Another rebound for DME.
There's Savo. Bell getting them organized here for DME. Salvo with a pull, and that's just off. But DME seems to be in a much better flow in this ball game.
Coach Matt, he talked at halftime about the fact that the defenses that the Lions play and how hard it is to get into an offensive rhythm. And that's what we talked about when we slowed down Reynolds. Foul by Tim. We talked about that when we slowed it down and showed that 1-1-2-1 press, that DME having to do some things that they don't normally do. Maybe they don't like to do, and so it's really hard to
and
play.
even if there's not steals being created, it's definitely taking them longer to get into a set.
Yeah, and it speeds them up, and it you're playing with your hair on fire, and then all of a sudden you got to bring it out and set it up, and there's 9 on the shot clock. It's just not the way you practice and not the way you typically play, and that's the advantage that Winston-Salem has against most opponents. Reynolds gets a pair there, and here they go. They get the press when they score.
39-27.
DME is so well coached. They have so much talent that there you go. That is so hard to stop right there.
Mustafa having himself a ball game thus far in this one. He's got 16. and perfect from the line, 6 of 6.
Savo helped just a tick, right? Just a half a step. He worried about the dribbler and left Patino wide open in the corner.
Good ball movement.
Yeah. Patino with the steal.
Yep.
Good defense.
Can't relax if you're DME. This Winston Salem team will come up on you quick. Plenty of time on the shot clock.
See, Jalen, this is a tough guard for him.
There's Savo.
Give it to him inside. Big time mismatch.
Babatunde.
Yamari trying to do a little too much there on the inside. We're going to get it back on defense, so great job by Bell.
Great defense. And we'll get a timeout call by Winston Salem.
And Yamari didn't hang his head. He went in there, kind of threw up a wild left-handed shot. And instead of hanging his head, he just busted his rump back up. And it's 43-30. DME with the 13-point lead, 5:26 to go. And partner, it has happened one time, and it was last year. You probably were on the call. Bella Vista beat Central Point out of Florida. The only time a 6 has ever beaten a 3.
I do remember that. And just take another game, though. Also, we want to thank you guys for watching on Tanager Sports TV. We also want to thank you for watching on FIBA as well. This is the Grind Session. Welcome to it. And we are so pleased, so excited about the future of the Grind Session of FIBA. And just for you watching at home, this is going to become almost like the stateside high school version of FIBA. And you got kids like Savo and White. Savo Dresch is #1 for DME, who is a awesome talent. Since he's been with DME, he's picked up a ton of interest from Kentucky, Kansas, TCU, UCLA, you name it.
Young man from Serbia.
Just a junior.
Look at the lineup out there, and you got Mustafa Tiem from Senegal. Babatunde's Canadian.
There's Lowry. Shot clock down to 5. And that one somehow goes in for Winston-Salem. They'll take it as it's back to a 10-point game.
They always have a shooter's chance, boy.
Yes.
They've got guys that can actually fill it up. Shot clock at 10. Babatunde inside to Tim. Wow. If he
He's on fire.
Yep,
He's
if
on
he gets
fire.
that little jump hook to go and with the size advantage.
He's 6 of 7 from the field.
I mean,
And this one, he's got an 18.
There's nobody in the purple out there that's going to block his shot. Now when he goes up high like that.
7 rebounds to go along with it. And perfect from the free throw line.
Oh, you don't want to call timeout.
They wanted more than us, guys. They wanted more than us. Get on the ground.
You get 2 timeouts a half, and they've already used one. Somebody almost called the last one right there. You don't want that. I used to tell my kids, I'll call the timeouts, not you guys.
There's Lowry faking through that screen. That's going to be a blocking foul there on
Mustafa. Yeah, Tim going to get called for that one.
That's just his second. Oh, that may be goaltending. That may be goaltending. I'm not sure if that didn't hit the backboard first.
I'm thinking it did, but
you can take a look. Take a look. Take a look.
They're going to talk about it. The officials are going to talk about it.
Hey, Chris, can you pull up that replay of that last play?
They're saying a good block. And the foul's going to be on Jalen Robinson.
You guys could always look at it if it's uncertain. They can always choose to look at it if they're uncertain. You can't challenge it because it wasn't called, but technology is there.
Well, we know he didn't pin it. That wasn't the question.
I thought it hit the backboard.
Yeah,
I thought it hit the backboard, which makes it automatic.
Right. That's the question, was whether or not it hit the backboard first. That's going to be 4 team fouls on DME. We've got.
Say what now? He can't challenge it unless this call goes. Yeah, you can't. Only you guys can make the decision to look at it.
It's got to be called.
Yeah.
And here's the play.
No.
Here's the play, AJ.
I don't know.
Guys, let's go. You can't change the play after you made it.
That clearly hit the backboard. Okay, so the officials are choosing not to go to replay. That clearly hit the backboard.
Yeah. Yep. Got to get it right. You got teams from Florida and North Carolina. This is their season. Like the technology just said, we got to get it right. Got to get it right.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to come over and look at it.
Got to get it right. It's there for a reason.
And so the free throw's made. 11-point ball game. See if that fires the Lions up at all here. DME, 10 seconds on the shot clock, just now getting into something. Horns look. Mustafa high-low. Wow, that's too hard to handle. Trying to get it inside to Jalen. And it's a 10-point ball game. 3:45 to go. Third quarter. And there you go. Can't guard that out there. Wow. As cold it is in here, Tiam's going to get a cold. He went by him so fast. That breeze is going to get him. Walter doing the same thing.
There.
Yeah, blow by.
Loose ball here. It's going to stay with Winston Salem.
One of the few offensive rebounds and a second chance opportunity here for the Lions. And we're shooting free throws. Foul's going to be on Kamani Walters. That's going to be 5. That's 5 team fouls. Winston-Salem does not have a foul in this quarter. So Bailey will go to the line shooting a couple. Now, partner, you said your son had a game here today?
Yeah, right now they're up by 1.
Going on, okay.
I bet brought a frown on Jessica's face over here.
That's right. So what do we got? What bet we got going on here? You know, you got to wear a Kentucky jersey or something, you know, if
huge crowd. That's the pregame crowd there.
All right. Winner gets to go to Rupp.
That's right. That Murray
Nice.
State John Morant's former school. So go from one arena to the next.
Mustafa. Great look from Robinson.
10-point game.
I think Arizona's so far behind the times, they would never play a game on a Sunday. There's another Bailey blow-by. Moving the basketball, the Lions.
Here's Bailey up against the shot clock. Reynolds lets it go. That won't go. Mustafa with another rebound. His great performance continues.
He has had an outstanding game.
Yeah, I hope that goaltending doesn't come back to be a factor in this game.
That's a foul. Jordan Lowry going to be called for the hand check. That's just the first team foul. 2:05 to go here in the quarter. 10-point Winston-Salem lead. Again, Savo with the assist.
Mustafa continues to impress. He now has 22. Again, 8 and 9. These are like video game numbers for Mustafa right now.
And in the early going, I thought, nice, Robinson with the steal.
Yeah, watch out. he could take off.
Nice.
Lay it up instead, and again, this lead continues to extend here for DME.
You know, in the open, I talked a little bit about the mismatches, and could Mustafa go out there and guard like right there? But it's reversed. Who's guarding him? Nobody. One of the few turnovers here in the second half for DME. But they are just another 3-point away from being right back in this. When the Lions play the way they do on the perimeter, there's a foul. Jordan Lowry.
Yep.
When they play that way on the perimeter, not a whole lot of offensive rebound battles.
What's impressive about Robinson is he gets well above the rim without just off 2 feet. Just stand flat-footed straight up in the air.
Jalen knocked the first free throw down, and DME up a dozen. Mustafa Tiem going to take a seat. Chris Katenge going to check in. Sabo, we're going to get a rest with 50 seconds to go here. Now Matt will do a good job. He'll take Sabo out. He'll get 50 seconds of game time. A minute between quarters, maybe set a minute or two in the fourth and get him well rested. Jalen misses the second one. Rebound Reynolds.
Drive along the baseline, and it'll be two shots coming up. That is a fourth for Babatunde.
That's 4 on him. And Reynolds to the free throw line. You know, one of the things, partner, I didn't really consider yesterday because for us, we just have another ball game. The finality of it, you know, Marcus Wilson yesterday was upset after Bella Vista lost. Yeah, and it was, you know, I didn't really think too much about it. I saw Caden Stuckey after Orangeville lost yesterday, and young man was obviously upset, and I went over and shook his hand and just said it was fun watching him this season and calling the games, and just kind of forget about the fact that, you know, this is it for some of these guys. The seniors especially. We get so used to grind events that, there's a steal.
Here's that pressure by Winston Salem. And
no. They're going to call.
Takeaway.
What's he going to
call? Well, if it's DME, you're fortunate. Just save the bucket.
And Yamari Bell, you'll take that blocking foul while they're shooting free throws. So,
Megan Martin.
Patino, It's 54-43. It's left.
On there. Got both on there? Okay.
They said no basket on that last play, so.
Well, they're talking about the previous trip to the free throw line.
Score is correct, 54-43. Felipe, 38 points in last night's win. Savo's out of this ball game, and they haven't got anybody to kind of. There's another foul. Now Kosi and BG4 did not play a minute in this third quarter. Young man picked up his 4th foul in the second quarter. Jalen will go to the free throw line, misses the first one here. A little fun between teammates. Kamani came in and told Babatunde, get out. Just get out, he says. Jalen 0 for 3. the last 3 times at the line.
10-point game, last possession here of the quarter. Lowry in control of it here for Winston-Salem.
Don't want to foul.
Working downhill in the lane and leaving it for Patino. Great execution. 54-46 after 3. We'll be back. This is the grind session.
I just got to get engaged.
Was that the shot clock in here? Or was it the game clock? And the last basket counted, right?
Yeah. It was 52-42 is what I remember. Because I was 10-point game, but she had 41. So whether, yeah.
I don't know if I can. This DME goes straight to live.
Are we able to? You don't have to score on there though. Huh? You can't see the score clock on there, huh? No.
Unless it's linked.
I actually go back whenever it's live. I have to wait till it's over. It would have to be this point.
Mario, you check this.
If he made,
Yeah, but they can't check it.
This was like 5 possessions.
A lot. Yes.
With it at the midcourt. 54-47. Again, the season on the line for both these teams. Winston-Salem trying to battle back in. Babatunde doing work in the paint, and he'll go to the line.
And that's going to be 4 on Felipe Patino. That's his first foul in a while. Babatunde, you called it correctly, doing some work inside. That spin move, left hand layup. Big body on that young fella.
That's back to a double-digit lead here for DME.
14 of 21 from the free throw line now for
Definitely
DME.
executed well there.
Right out of the quarter break, and they come out in a 2-3 zone. You got to identify the shooters if you're DME, and that's all of them in the purple.
Here's Bailey, and a good finish there.
Now there's no Savo in the ball game.
Mm-hmm. And remember I said,
yep.
Pay attention to what happens when he's not in there.
Yep.
You get.
If I'm mad, I got him in there. Now that's going to be first timeout used by DME. So each team will have 1 remaining for the ball game. And that's important because if you want to challenge, you got to have a timeout.
Our next game is going to be
Jesse's over there building a campfire.
Dream City Balboa. That's going to be.
Yep.
It's going to be a heavyweight bout.
Dream City winners on Friday night. Balboa with a come from behind win over Colorado Prep last night. They were down double digits in the 4th quarter and fought back, forced 30 turnovers last night. Colorado Prep. At the end of the day today, partner, we'll have our 4 teams headed to Chicago to play for the championship in the semifinals in the Windy City. Savo back in the game.
That's a day. He can't move. That's was that after a made basket?
Yeah, it was,
okay,
and then they called timeout because they couldn't get it in, so you still get the ability to. There's a turnover. Bell.
Defense for that was close to another foul on Babatunde there. Tino, he'll get it over to Lowry, into the corner for Tabo. Bailey, the senior, can't get it to go. Again, they're going to stay with that pressure, miss or make. Babatunde.
Corner.
Ooh, nearly travels with it. 8 to go here on the shot clock. Good rebound there by Reynolds. It's Patino with it now. He's across half court. Here's Lowry with it.
That's one of those situations, shot clock winding down. DME just took forever to get into something down there, and Sabo had to just launch a deep one.
Here's Lowry. Going left, hammer pass. Bailey, one more. Bailey probably passed up a look.
Shot clock, gotta go.
That's in and out, but what a big rebound down low, and they'll get another opportunity.
Rare offensive rebound for the Lions.
Driving right past Mustafa, and Tybo drawing the foul, and he's going to go to the line with an opportunity to shoot 2.
That's Babatunde, I believe.
Yep, that's it. That's going to be a factor down the stretch here. I'm telling you, this game's far from over.
That's 5 fouls. Jalen Robinson's going to check back in. Bailey to the line. Got to make your free throws here. Bailey with both of them, and here they go. They're getting that pressure.
Yep. Bell having to handle it right now. Lowry sitting down on defense as it's a 6-point game.
Clear it out. They got to get into something a little sooner.
Sabo.
I think he did travel. He covered some ground without a dribble there. And Bailey.
So 2 shots coming up here for Sabo.
2 team fouls early going here for Winston Salem.
The air is on in this gym like it's July. My goodness.
DME just 1 of 11 from 3-point range, 14 of 22 now from the free throw line. Missed free throws.
1 of 2 there. 58-51. It's a huge game, partner.
Oh.
This is a huge game. There's Bailey going baseline.
Walters with a good job of moving his feet.
And here's the key for DME. Handle the pressure, and you'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
And not having a problem offensively. Just can't get into turning the ball over against this pressure. Lob.
Nice.
Good time finish there by Jalen Robinson from Savo.
You could see when Savo caught the ball, he looked at Robinson in the corner and knew exactly what was coming.
60-51, under 6 minutes to go here in this 4th quarter. Lowry won't go. The battle for the rebound. It's going to stay with Winston Salem, and Patino gets fouled. And he'll line it up and shoot 2.
And that's going to be on Mustafa Tiem. And Felipe Patino met his dad last night after the ball game. He's over there in the stands with his laptop filming the ball game.
First free throw is good.
Felipe with 38 points.
I'm telling you, partner, this game's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah. We got so much time left in this one. And this is just the first one today. We got 3 more.
Listen, Jess is doubting my swag bag right now. I don't appreciate it. That's what happens.
Oh, no. There you go.
Jamari, did you get to the middle?
60-53, Bailey.
They got to take advantage of the Lions do. Foul on Bell.
Did you get to the middle, Jamari?
That's going to be 3 team fouls now on DME. Be out of bounds, Winston-Salem Christian. First year on the grind for the Lions. They hosted an event a few weeks ago in Winston-Salem. Good first year on the grind. 6th seed. Reynolds
with a good look, and that goes, and all of a sudden, we got a 4-point game. Bell asking them to clear it out. I don't know about that. There's delayed traps all day. Robinson throws it down.
Wow.
Guys, they fouled too.
Jalen Robinson. That's going to be 4 team fouls now with just under 5 minutes to go. So Winston-Salem.
We're going to foul away from the ball.
Kamani Walters going to be called for that. And Bailey to the free throw line to shoot a couple, and we might have a parade to the stripe.
When you're trailing, this is right what the doctor ordered right here. Still plenty of time to go in this quarter. It's bonus the rest of the way.
You score or make a free throw, you get into your pressure.
This is a classic domino setup for a comeback.
Antonio writing the script on how he wants this to finish.
There's Sabo. Jalen, that's a charge. Yeah.
That's a pretty easy call if you ask me.
Yeah.
And that's Patino drawing that charge. Young fella giving up his body. I was joking with him last night at the Winston-Salem event when they weren't playing. He was in the snack bar. He was selling popcorn and hot dogs, and he was working. So I asked him last night after his win if he had to go work in the snack bar. This is a huge possession right here for the Lions.
Oh, yeah, he got fouled. And one. Yeah, he did. My goodness. Patino.
And that's going to be the 3rd team foul on Jordan
Wow.
Lowry.
What concentration by Patino right there. Fourth foul on Lowry on that last one. Remember the goaltend, or lack thereof, Coach.
And it's 5 on the shot clock already, and they're not in anything. Savo was just somebody's going to have to shoot it, and that's not what you want. And that's shot clock violation. DME trying to slow down, trying not to be, a lot of time left in this one. Zone now for DME. Find Patino.
Oh, what a move by Reynolds as he ties the game there. Pressure again by Winston-Salem. 62-62, Savo. Over to Bell. Bell, slow it down.
See, they got to get into some offense earlier. They're waiting way too long to do something.
Here's Sabo working off the high screen from TM. He'll take that jump shot. That's off the front of the rim. Advantage Mustafa on the offensive rebound.
Who wants to shoot the basketball for
Here's
DME?
Bell. Over to Baba Tude, and he'll get wrapped around the waist there. And that foul's going to be on Tybo. That'll be the last one they have to give for this quarter. 3:12 to go here in this one. All tied at 62. Each team has a timeout apiece.
Who's not afraid to shoot it?
Savo off the front of the rim. Baba Tude right there to clean it up.
The rebound advantage is just huge in this ball game.
64-62.
DME stays in the zone. You got to identify the shooters if you're going to do that. And a shot clock violation. It's a shot clock violation. Didn't hit anything.
Press break. Bubba, here. Just listen to the coach. Go.
Baba Tunde.
Jalen.
Good extra pass there.
Great execution on the press offense that time for DME.
One rebound, Amari.
You hear Coach Matt Panaggio asking for one stop, one rebound.
Great finish. Great
Get
finish.
it quick. Mustafa taking way too much time to get that ball out of bounds.
Back, Sabo. Let's go.
There's Robinson. Savo stepping into one.
Not sure
Kinda
you
early.
wanted,
Yeah, kinda
not
early.
Sure you wanted that quick.
Reynolds with a good look. In and out there. The battle for the rebound. How about an offensive rebound for Winston Salem? Another opportunity. And they leave Lowry wide open. And that was off. And Reynolds with another rebound. And
nothing. A lot of contact, no foul.
Savo. And an L1 opportunity coming up here.
And McClashin with the foul. And I think Darius there, when he knew he got beat, he tried to keep Savo from being able to convert. He wasn't able to. Savo's strong enough to make the layup, and he'll go to the free throw line. Kamani going to check in for Babatunde. And Savo going to try to make this a 5-point ball game. 2 possessions either way, make or miss. 1 or 2 last time from the line Savo was.
Big miss free throw there. 68-64.
Minute 20. Partner, if our day is going to be like this, the rest of them, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's crunch time. This is where it starts to get tight.
3-6 matchup here.
Oh, good. Big gamble there by Sabo. Sabo.
Shot clock. They got to shoot it. They got to shoot it. And that's not going to go.
Shot clock before the contact.
That's a violation. Way too much time to get into some offense. And Babatunde going to check back in for Walters. Matt doing a little offense-defense work there. 1 minute.
Big possession here.
Amari Bell.
Here comes a delayed trap. Right at past half court. Nope. They're going to be solid. Play straight up. Shot clock at 12.
DME just got to get into something quicker. Mustafa.
Oh. Babatunde inside and
no foul.
Same.
Oh my. Mustafa says not in here. Babatunde with the breakout. Oh no, 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 no.
Second or the first? That's their second. We got technical fouls.
He dunks the basketball and then kicks it, and it gets called for a delay of game warning.
Yep.
So, yeah.
No. This dude. Nothing.
So this is Bailey to the line shooting the free throws for a delay of game warning technical foul.
He said he kicked the ball on purpose. Apparently. Can't they look at it? Yeah, but his ego won't let him.
So Winston Salem basketball, 20 seconds to go in the ball game. They trail by 4. Vaughn. Walters with a huge rebound, and that's going to do it.
72-68.
Timeout, blue. That's his last one.
Hustle. Everybody come here.
So DME, whew. Just a whole lot going on that doesn't need to be going on. These kids have worked too hard all season long. And it'll be DME basketball. We've got .6 to go here.
Can I advance it on his timeout? Sir, I'm going to call timeout. Right now? And I'm going to advance it timeout.
See what got it going here.
Guys, huddle up. Come here, White.
So Matt Panaggio doing a good job of coaching there. He's got a timeout left, wants to use it.
I like it. I like the strategy.
Wants to use it so that he can advance the basketball. You know, I know it's kind of a bush league kind of thing for, but you know, this is a situation. Just throw the ball in, hand it to Winston Salem if they want it. They're down 4-6, half a second to go. Just get the ball inbounds, let somebody touch it, and the ball game will be over. And I think it's safe to say DME will advance. And in Chicago, they will take on the Dream City Balboa winner in our next ball game. You're going to advance the basketball. Matt called timeout. Matt called timeout so he can advance it.
Yeah, hey, advance. Right here. This side.
So Winston-Salem not going to get out of here with a win, but I think they've got to be happy with their first season on the grind.
(72-68), and that's going to do it. It's a great game.
Yeah.
Really impressed with Winston-Salem all year. DME will advance.
Not without a fight, though, huh?
That's right. That's right. Great game. We'll have an interview with the player of the game coming up here in just a bit. I think it's safe to say it's Mustafa.
I think so.
He was fantastic all game long.
DME 3-0 now this year against Winston-Salem.
Mustafa! We'll send it over to Mikey here in just a bit. This is the grind session.
Right here. Over here. Ooh, over here. Oh, my bad. This game ball. Has the game started? AJ, game started? Down 10? Hey, Mustafa Thiam, all right, he wasn't going to leave it up to nobody else today, all right? 24-12, live to see another day. Now you're moving on to Chicago for the Final Four. All right, how's it feel?
I mean, it feels good. We just got to be ready to go there and hoop. You know?
Job's not finished.
Job's not done, man. Job's not done.
Got to keep putting on performances like that. Got to continue to play for 4 quarters. All right, what we've seen out of DME the past couple of games is first quarter, you're still trying to warm up, get everybody used to each other, a little shaky. But after that, you controlled the game, you controlled the boards. What's some things y'all think y'all need to work on going into next weekend?
Yeah, I mean, we just need to slow down a little bit, you know, because sometimes we rush and then we have some couple turnovers. But at the end of the game, you know, our point guards just control the game and then we won.
Mustafa Thiam, player of the game, UCF commit. All right, what he's doing now, he's going to continue to do at the next level just because he's prepared for it. He works for it. Back-to-back players of the game this weekend. Mustafa Thiam, yes, sir. Stay tuned for game 2 of the day. All right, another team going to punch their ticket to the Final Four next weekend in Chicago. It's been a good game so far. Going to continue to be good games. You got Dream City, you got Balboa. You don't want to miss it. It's the grind session.
Good. Good if it goes.